I would like to let you come around this new city build that I am on. Let's start with some of the buildings down here. Of course, you can't really see anything from up there. Right, I know it's been some time that I've been on because I'm suffering with an illness called myasthenia gravis, which made me blind early this year, and now I'm back on track and we're alive and kicking. Right, here's a nice big bridge that I built just before my illness, and a few other buildings around here. Let's have a wander down here. Right, there's a few buildings that I'd like to share with you. This one reminds me of the back of a spaceship. Looks like a thruster, like off the back of a spaceship. And if you look down here and turn round, there's a nice gap between this building. It looks like a use your imagination. I think it looks like something between a woman's legs, but you know. And then we'll go down here, which is the hotel to be. And then we've got a few other buildings around the back of here that's not finished. And then we go down here, which is a few random buildings. And if we go up here, there's another hotel that's being built. It's not quite finished. It's got some windows missing. Turn around, we've got a building being built by somebody called Ben Thornton, which is not complete yet. And then we've got the Shanghai, well, it's supposed to be the Shanghai Towers, but the top's missing off it for some reason. And then if we go down here, we have another hotel, which is a multicoloured hotel. And a bit further on, we have the casino, as it says a casino up there. And then we've got the blue building, which I find quite boring. And we have the Rhine building. But and then we've got the St Paddy's building across the road, which is a bit odd shaped. If you look on top of it, you've got the Irish flag. If we go down here, we have another building called the yellow brick wall, and then we have the green brick wall building. Up here we have, everybody likes this building, it's called the Glass House Hotel. Not finished yet, but it will be finished in the future. As we move on, I need to go down here. I have built something that I find quite phenomenal. Not many people have built things like this. I've seen it in Worlds though. It is a fun fair. Let's start from the bottom here and work the way around it. Right, we've got a thing called the Extreme, and then we've got a few other rides, like it's called the Tip Top, Top Over, whatever you want to call it. It's like a rotor thing, and then it goes upside down and spins like fuck. And then we have a merry-go-round. We have a reverse bungee over there. We have an XXL, which is like a windmill type thing, and it goes upside down and spins around like crazy and gives you an headache. And then we have a pirate ship, which is called Top Over. What it does, it swings like a pirate ship. It goes right over the top. And then we have a big merry-go-round. A merry-go-round, a big wheel, sorry. And then we have a few roller coasters with this thing here is a real ride, which comes to my town and maybe other towns. You've probably seen it before. It's called the Sky Swing. And then let's move on to the harbour, which is not quite finished. And then we're going to go over the big bridge towards the town. On the left hand side of me now, we have a IKEA, and I think the next one up to it's TK Maxx. Yes, TK Maxx. But somebody's done something to it. And then we'll go back to the IKEA, which is there. And then we've got Frankie and Benny's, which looks a bit like the retail park down where I live. And then we have a BP petrol station with a police station across the road. Oh, I've just gave away where I come from. Yes, I live in Ilkeston, or Ilson if you come from where I live. Ilson born, strong in arm, thick in head. And then we have the football stadium, Ilson FC. And then we'll go down here into the shops, which is G-Star, Micro, Game, Shoe Zone, HMV, Paddy Power, Iceland, or is it Iceland? No, Cash Converters, Wilco's, Tui, Panda Pizza, Erin Foods, Post Office, Stash Ganja Shop, Iceland, Domino's Pizza, Burger King, Powerland & Co, B&M Bargains, Bargain Booze, which is no longer available, Star Kebab, Argos Extra, and so on. And then we'll go a bit further down here, which we've got a Betfred. Put your bets in there. And then we've got a KFC. A lot of takeaway places. And then we've got Chop Shop, which is where you go and have your hair cut. And then we've got a fire station that's not been built, proper finished. We've got a Tesco that needs interior, a church, Mackie D's down here, a little garage thing that's, I think it's going to be a garage or a shop or some sort. And then down here we've got a bus station being built by somebody called Ashley Nable. Check him out. He's a good MC. He does YouTube videos on NTV. He does Minecraft videos and stuff like that. And then you've got Steve Gamers. He does the same thing, building football stadiums. Nathan, Weird Nathan, he does videos too. And then if you look here, we've got a few houses. I think there's one here, somewhere around here. No, not that one. It goes back down this way, past the church. This is where we start to come to the bigger houses, which is a Premier Inn, a big nice house there, a retro building there, which I was on about turning into a pub, and then some big Balamory type houses, as somebody says, and then we've got some apartment blocks. This is the one I was on about. This one here, Tom Coombs, check him out on YouTube. He builds like wrestling stadiums. At the minute he's building a harbour, a big shipping harbour type thing for cruise ships. Right, and then we'll go. No, he's not building Titanic. He's building the big P&O ferry. Right, and then we've got these houses. These houses I really, really like. They're all the same. They're all planned out the same. I've built some of these in my son's world, but the ones in my son's world are different. If you want to see how big they are inside, look, you can make lots of room in there. You know, general shiz. If you want to come and build with me, I have no problem with that. But I will advertise that I do not have children under the age of 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You have to be over 16 plus, if not a bit older. Sorry for any inconvenience, but shit happens. And then basically that's about it. Let's have another wander over the top here, see if there's anything that I've missed out. Not as I know of. Well, the church needs finishing. If you go inside the church though, I'm sure no, there's nothing in there. There was a bell ringing, but I don't know where it's, I think it stopped. Right, let's go back down here, because I'm going to show you one last thing before I go up, well, until I stop broadcasting. It is over the bridge and far away, where the Teletubbies come out to play. Oh, sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to show you something. Something in the sky. For all you Fortnite lovers. Here you go, it's the Fortnite bus. It took me a while to build it, but yes. It's not all that big, but it took a while. And there you go, look, it's even Fortnite above it. And then you can see my football ground in the background. Right, let's go to this last thing now, because I've been on 12 minutes and, well, nearly 13 minutes. My videos are never that long. Right, back over this way. Barch, kabarch, kabar. Oh yeah, there's a few other buildings down here. Look, this is a nice building. I do rate this building here. This corner. It's a bank built by Ashley Abel. It is really good. It stands out. I won't be taking it down anytime soon. And then you've got that big building over the back, which stands out. Really, really crazy building. Took me about 2-3 days to build that. And then if we wander down here, just in the distance, you can see the new football stadium being built. Yes, I don't know what it's going to be. I'm just building it off my head, as always. Thank you for watching. Good night, God bless, and I will see you next time. Thank you.